Hello, my name is Andy. Welcome to 5 more tips to build better in Minecraft. Tip number 1, think inside out. Have a look at this house. Now, I found this house on my free plots server and the builder did pretty well. I quite like the outside of it. You can see what he or she was trying to achieve. But there are a few wee hidden nightmares sneaking away on the inside of this. Yoda, leave those horses alone. Wow. Look, bit of a hidden nightmare. Can you see it? The window in the corner is butting right up against the wall. And the garage doors. Yeah, something went slightly wrong in the corner. Kind of looks okay from the outside, maybe a little bit off center, but from the inside, yeah, there are some problems. So what is my tip here? Make sure when you're planning a house, the outside has got to look good, but you've got to think about it from the inside as well. So windows aren't too close to the corners, and it's a real kind of basic mistake to put the corners butting up against each other just like this. So I'm going to get little Yoda here to move with World Edit the whole wall out by 1 block, and then we can build up that new space with brick, and hopefully that should make the window. You can see here it's not so close to the corner of the build, and yeah, you may need to make some changes on the outside. These windows are no longer centered. There's a gap of 2 bricks to the left of the left window and a gap of 1 on the right. So what you could do is maybe take away some of this white trim, and I'll do that with World Edit. Or you can maybe move the windows or maybe amalgamate them into one window. In other words, really think about where your windows go. Don't put them too close to the corners, otherwise you're storing up some trouble for the inside. So really think about the placement of the windows. Let's have a look at this other corner here now. I don't want to give you all the solutions. I don't want to take away the creativity of the game. These are the kind of problems you've got to overcome yourself and build up your skill level for building so that, problems like these doors and these windows, really, they'll be something you will master, I think. Quick tip on the other side here. These windows are too big or too close to the sides. So what I'm going to do is just change one of these windows from a 3 wide window into just a little window, a singular window. I actually think it looks pretty good, and all I would need to do is the same sort of thing on the other side. I hope that's clear, and I hope you enjoyed that tip. Tip number 2, learn some circles. You never know when you're going to be doing some curves or circles in Minecraft. Look at this, 4, 2, 1. What do I mean? 4 blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block. Right turn by 90 degrees, and then reverse it, 1, 2, 4. So that's 4, 2, 1, turn 90 degrees, 1, 2, 4. So by learning just 4, 2, 1, you can build up a circle. All you've got to do is repeat that 4, 2, 1, 8 times, and you've made yourself a little basic circle. So there we go. That's what I remember, 4, 2, 1. Big shout out to Phil's the Bomb for helping me with these circles, by the way, and my whole build team for my advice and help with this video. 4, 2, 2 gives you a slightly bigger circle. Once you've done the 4, 2, 2, you turn 90 degrees, and then you've got to do 2, 2, 4. So there we go, 4, 2, 2, turn 90 degrees, 2, 2, 4, and that gets you a pretty cool looking circle. So you could also remember another one as well, and what I'll do is I'll put these codes in the description and you can take a note of them, put them on a post-it or something, slap them on the side of your computer. 6, 2, 1, 1, and then you go 1, 1, 2, 6. All you do is reverse it. It's like a palindrome, one of those words that goes the same forwards and backwards. Anyway, you kind of know what I mean. 6, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 6. Do that 8 times and you get yourself a bit of a circle. What could you use these circles for? They could be towers, they could be roads, they could be even diagonals and corners and windows on big mansions and things. This is another big circle, one of my favorites, the 6, 2, 2, 1 we'll call this. So place down 6 blocks, then 2, then 1, turn 90 degrees and reverse it, 1, 2, 2, 6. Really handy if you're the kind of guy on a server who can do a curve, because some people can't do curves and they go, oh, can anyone do a curve? Can anyone do a curve? I'm rubbish at curves. Why would you want to be that guy? Be the guy that's good at curves and you can help people on the server. So this is a 6, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 6. I think I've got just about enough time to do another circle. This is a bigger one, 6, 3, 2, 1. So 6 blocks, 3 blocks, 2 blocks, 1 block, turn 90 degrees, 1, 2, 3, and 6. Now, while I was filming this, big confession, I think I lost concentration round about here. So you might see a famous andyisyoda error coming up about here. But yeah, I never used to be very good at curves, but memorizing just these few numbers really does help. Yeah, here's the error. Duh. No. Yeah, being good at curves is great. And I tell you what, all these circles that I've shown you here are centered on 4 blocks. But if you want to build a Minecraft tower, then you need these circles. And I'll put this picture in the description as well. These are centered on 1 block as well. So there we go, a little reference for you for circles. And let's see these curves in action. If you want to join 2 roads together, make sure there's a gap of 9. I'm kind of showing you with these green blocks. There's 9 green blocks and there's a line. So there's a 9 block gap between the roads, like that. And then you want to hit 6 blocks as a measurement there. And then you're going to count. And we're going to do one of these curves that I was talking about. Here is 6 blocks, then 2, then 2, then 1. Turn 90 degrees. Oh, Yoda, made another mistake. Losing concentration. 6, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 6. And there's the outside curve of a road. Boom, 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 boom. On the inside, we're going to go for a 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. So there's the 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. And the inside curve, of course, is a smaller curve on a road. And we'll let the little Yoda finish off and put in the road and the sidewalk. And there we go. Easy curve, easy life, good game. Moving on, tip number 3. Face builds south. I really can't emphasize this enough. The sun is in the south. If you face it to the south, it looks a lot better. You know when you go, Mom, I finished a house in Minecraft. You know, if you've been building properly, don't forget, you've probably been building this house for months, so you might need to reintroduce yourself to your mum who's forgotten who you are. But anyway, yeah, face builds south. They look a lot better. This is the same house, just facing south, which kind of brings me on to another tip. Tip number 4, custom trees. People get excited about them. Make sure they frame the build, but don't block the build. I'm removing some of these trees so you can actually see this wee house. And use the trees, the custom trees, kind of like a frame at the sides. Tip number 5, start 1 or 2 blocks up. Look at this house, it's 1 block up. And that really does help when you're building a house. To have expert landscaping, raise the house up, maybe 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks if you want. But look what happens when you do that. It gives you so many more options, so much more options. We're going to put in a little path. We've got some coarse dirt coming in here, some rocks and stones. And yeah, that coarse dirt butted right up against the house makes some really good raised flower beds. And then we're going to surround those flower beds with some blocks of wood, marking where our trees are going to go, and those trees are going to accentuate rather than block off the house. Got some stripy lawns going in with some green stained clay and some grass. And now we need some plantations, I think. For those pathways, by the way, use cobblestone, andesite, and stone brick maybe, or just plain stone. With the flowers, try and pick 1 or 2 flowers and stick to that as a theme, maybe 3 flowers maximum, and clump them together, group them, and that looks a whole bunch better. Look at that for landscaping. It was so much easier because we raised the house up by 1 block. Great house, by the way. Fabulous. Loving the look of this. Isn't that great? Couple of trees to finish it off, and boom shakaloom, there's your house. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed these 5 tips. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips videos. Thank you again for watching. I can't thank you enough. It's brilliant that you give me this support. And yeah, we'll see you next time in another video. Take care. May the box be with you.